What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video, and in about a week I'm going to be attending a Timberwolves only trade night. So I decided I'm going to pull out some of my Timberwolves PC. I've got some big stacks right here to the left of me, and we're going to go through and I'm just going to share some of this stuff because I don't think I've ever made a video dedicated solely to my Timberwolves card collection. So let's get into it without wasting any more time. We'll just kind of go one by one. If there's a story, I'll tell you a story, but we'll start out with this stack right here. So here we go. Right here, one of my favorite cards in my entire collection. We're going to start it off with my Justin Patton 2017 National Treasures Logo Man rookie right here. This is numbered out of 5, and it is one of the most kind of memorable cards in my collection. I had to search for this one for so long, and I always wanted to land this one. I still want to get that flawless or the immaculate Logo Man autograph, but for now, this will hold the spot in my collection for the Justin Patton Logo Man. And if you guys don't know why I collect Justin Patton, scroll down on my channel a little bit, look back at some of the older videos. I think I made a video about my Justin Patton collection, so I'll kind of explain in that one why I love JP so much and why I collect him. But for now, that is one of my favorite ones, and now we'll just kind of fly through. Up next, Flip Saunders patch on an Andrew Wiggins Immaculate right here. I think that's numbered to 22 as well. Yep, numbered to 22, so like that's out of the jersey number. Pretty cool. Flip Saunders patch has always been a piece that I wanted to find. I want to get a better piece at some point of the card, but for now, that is going to do. And we got another Justin Patton right here. Pretty cool one. In his Optic rated rookie, but this is the black 1/1. Got this one for a crazy deal. I think I paid like 24 bucks for this or 25 bucks for this a couple years back. So nice snag on that one. And then this one actually is pretty cool. It's got the same like foil pattern as the Kaboom when you put it in the light, you can see there. But game used patch of Cat, numbered out of 25. Just thought it was pretty cool. Cat is my all-time favorite Timberwolves player, so gonna have a lot of him in this, I would say. Up next, you got a Bowman Chrome Refractor rookie of Kevin Love, and these are numbered out of 4.99, so pretty cool. This is a cheap snag at a card show. I believe I got that for 15 bucks, so never can complain when you're getting cool cards of your favorite team for that cheap. That's kind of my go-to. And speaking of cool, cheap cards of my favorite team, how about Latrell Sprewell right here? Now, that is a sweet-looking card. Numbered out of 500 black. That's the same year as LeBron James rookie, so 03 Topps Chrome. Pretty cool. Thaddeus Young right here. These Immaculates are really cool from 2014 because they are game used and they're dated. These are from the 2014 NBA Global Games, as you can see on the back right here, if we can get this to focus. The enclosed game-worn jersey worn during the 2014 Global Games is guaranteed by Panini America, so that's pretty cool. And this card, if you have never seen a card that is this thick, this might be the thickest card that I've ever owned. That thing is just crazy. Let's compare that to like a normal. Here's just like a normal card in a sleeve. Just look at that difference. That's like 12 to 15 just regular cards. So really cool there. And I've got a couple more of this. I'm actually trying to do the team set here. So I've got, I believe, 2 more. I think maybe show one of them in the video today, but got 2 more of those from that same set. Flawless Gorgie Zhang right here. Flawless has become one of my favorite sets as I'm a big patch guy. Love game use patches and love getting cards of those Timberwolves teams that absolutely sucked. So always fun. Ricky Rubio Gold out of 2009. Just a classic card. Have a lot of history with this card. I remember going to a card show and getting 2 of these Ricky Rubio base ones for 10, I think it was 10 or 20 bucks when I was like 11. And I remember the same dude had Curry rookies in a box. They were like $1 or so, maybe 5 bucks, but pretty crazy. Flawless right here is the V from the Wolves in the Prince jerseys from 2019. So that's a nice one of Josh Okogie. And then a lottery ticket right here of Ant. Just a really cool card. Bought this one raw, graded it, didn't get the grade I was hoping for, so just holding on to this, hoping Ant does a private or a public signing at some point, and I can send that off and get that signed at the signing, so that would be great. Now we're on to the second stack here. Go one at a time. That seems to be working pretty good. Gold. You guys know I love gold stuff. This one's out of 10. Gorgie Zhang, and that one is also jersey numbered if I'm not mistaken right there. Number 5 out of 10. So nice one right there. Got that one for super cheap. I want to say I paid like 15 bucks for that in a bigger lot. So that's a nice one. Let me just adjust some of this stuff around really quick, make it easier. Then we'll flip through some of these, just kind of random cards quicker. But Anthony Bennett press proof. And I love collecting Immaculate an NT base. I just think they're so cool and super undervalued. So out of 99, Kevin Martin base, some immaculate Thaddeus Young. Noir's another set that I absolutely love to collect. Get the base of that. An immaculate Kevin Martin. If you guys remember, Kevin Martin was a beast. Had that weird shot form. Ricky Rubio, that's a gold out of 25. Immaculate. Pekovic on the Mojo out of 25. That one number 13 out of 25. And then this one's fun. This is the speckle gold, whatever those packs were that they sent out that were numbered to 24 in honor of Kobe. And this one is numbered 8 out of 24. So I think that's pretty cool to have both of Kobe's jersey number on one card of Austin Rivers, who I personally liked when he was on the Wolves. I thought he was a great player for us. Ricky Rubio, this is the first Ricky Rubio autograph I ever got on my 12th birthday. He had a free autograph signing at the Ridgedale Mall in Minnesota, and I was able to get this one signed. So always been one of my favorite cards. And it's pretty fun because I've got the Rubio from this set, I've got the Drew Holiday from this set, and I've got the DeMar DeRozan from this set all signed. So pretty cool to have the big rookies from that set all signed in person. Another super thick card here. This one is the Shabazz Muhammad, and this is a game-used sneaker relic, so it's a pretty thick swatch right there. Just got like some of the fabric from the outsole of the shoe. Two Timberwolves absolute legends right here in Derek Williams and Alexei Shved. If you know, you know. AK-47 on the patch. Gorgie, the Pain Train. That's a recent pickup from the National this past summer. Paid $15 for it. Just crazy that I was able to find that sitting in a box. Thought that was pretty cool. Another Timberwolves legend on an NT base. Jake Layman, the Zero. Jake Layman, you guys know. Classic meme. Taj Gibson, the NBA's only 67, numbered 1 of 1. Artist proof black. Mike Conley on the True Gold Optic. A couple Lynx cards here. Demiris Dantas black gold and Sylvia silver auto. And here's another one of those global game cards I was talking about. Really cool stuff. Just love that patch. Thought that was a cool looking card and one that I really enjoy. Just love the game used. Love that era. Love the sleeve jerseys. Just one of my kind of like all-time childhood memories watching those games. So really fun. Another one, you got the Chrome rookie of Johnny Flynn. That was a national find. I think I paid like $8 or $10. Yeah, $10 for that one. So probably overpaid for it, but when you're buying stuff for a collection, you can never overpay, in my opinion. And then Peck, number 249, just a fun set. I always liked Crusade. All right, so we'll keep moving along here. Looks like we're going to get into some more of the, I don't know if we'll say higher end stuff, but some of the more unique stuff, I guess. Gorgie out of Select. I got the gold of that one, so I don't know. I think I just found that for a buck at a shelf. Figured if I ever get the 101, I'll do the rainbow. A little very, very close to a 2-color patch. Just snuck it in on the bottom there, but KG, a little die cut. Just thought that was kind of cool. Anthony Edwards. Plan to get this one signed someday. Just love that photogenic set. Love the image here. Love the full bleed to the outs of the card. And then another Ant that I want to get signed someday is the in-season tournament court from the first year they did that. So I think that one would look great with like a black Sharpie on it. And then one of the Timberwolves GOATs, K Love right here, on-card auto from Threads. So nothing really, really crazy here, but again, this stuff's just really fun for me to collect. A lot of this I've just kind of accumulated throughout my life. It's super cheap, so decided to be fun. Now we're getting into some of the IP auto stuff. We'll fly through these because I know this is not everybody's cup of tea, but Ant on the Impeccable. This one I got signed at a game on my birthday actually a couple years back, so that was fun to get that one done. Same with this one, got that one signed that same day. Unfortunately, pen bubbled, but can't really control too much when you're getting autographs at the stadium. You never know what pen they're going to take, so here's what it is. Ant on the Target Box Pulsar. That was a fun one to get signed. Got that signed against the Pelicans a couple years back. This is from one of the more recent, I think it was Ant's last public signing maybe a year or two ago. So got the photogenic. Always love photogenic. One of my favorite sets. So have that one. Got the Obsidian right here. In my opinion, Ant's best rookie and his best looking rookie ever. So cool. They got Fee on the rookie. Nothing crazy. We'll slide through some of these quick. Sylvia Fowles. That was signed at her last WNBA game ever, so I always like that. Wiggins rookie. Couple Jaden McDaniels. Nothing too crazy here. Some more Jaden Silver base and Red Ice Prism rookie. And then as we go down the list here, boom! Look at that thing right there. Zach LaVine on the NBA Draft Combine worn jersey patch. Was able to get that one signed in like 2014 or 15. Another thing right there. And then we've got this right here. All right, and now we're on to the last stack of stuff. And this is some of my more personal stuff that I really enjoy a lot. This is the stuff that like it would be really tough to get off of me. Not to say that any of that other stuff would be tough to get off of me, but like right here, we've got an Opulence booklet. Opulence was one of my favorite sets the Panini ever did, so pretty cool. Justin Patton numbered 404 from Opulence, and this one is really cool because it has the Fitbit patch. And if you remember, Fitbit was the first sponsor of the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2017, so that's pretty cool to have that on-card autograph of my guy Justin Patton. And I remember there was one of these on eBay, and I lost it on an auction. This was like when Justin was still in the league. And then this one popped up for like $100. I think I snagged it instantly. So just a fun card, one that I would never sell. One of my favorite cards in my JP collection. Up next, another JP rookie on-card gold contenders auto. Pretty cool right there. Here is his NT base, true NT RPA. Got a couple of these. I just kind of snag them as I see them for 5, 10, 15 bucks. I just think it's kind of fun to have a nice little chunk of the run of him. Here's his vertical NT though. Another really nice one, numbered out of 49. I think this one honestly looks better than his true. Just my personal opinion, but maybe it's the patch. I don't know. I think it looks cool. This is a fun one, Naj Reid. I got this one in a dollar box. And that just goes to show you how far the Timberwolves have came. This card was raw in a dollar box. I did grade it. I just wanted it slabbed at the time. It did get a 6, but I got that for $1. Just think about that. You're going to find a Naj Reid dollar or a Naj Reid autograph in a dollar box now. There is a 0 chance. So that's a fun one to have. Love that one. And then this is a nice noir. This is one of the first game used jersey cards that Anthony Edwards ever had. I've got the cat one of this one too to pair with it. And the cat one I got signed myself. So this is another one of those ones that if Ant ever did a signing, I would love to get signed by him someday because I just think it'd be cool to have the pair of those. And now this is a story time card. Sit back, relax. We got a little story on this one. So this is the player of the day, Justin Patton one, slabbed by Beckett in like a Panini player of the day slab. So these were actually not supposed to even be released to the public, but at the 2021 National, I want to say it was, I reached out and one of the guys who works for Topps or Panini at the time, he was going to be at trade night, said, I'm bringing some stuff. Let me know who you collect. I've got some rare cards of people. And I was able to get this one off of him. I believe I traded him. He's a big Duke collector. I think his name was Game Worn Guru, if I'm not mistaken, on Instagram. But he had some cool stuff. I traded him some Dookie stuff and was able to get this one. This is the only one in existence, though, and it was never even supposed to be out to the public. So probably the rarest Justin Patton card in my collection. And then up next, getting into some more cool stuff. Jalen Noel, Logo Man, Nebula, rookie autograph from Spectra at 101. Just a pretty cool card. Got that one for a decent price on eBay. Nothing crazy. This is an absolute grail card of mine. I've wanted this card since I was 12 and was able to track it down at the Minnesota Card Show in September this year, 2025. So that was awesome to grab that one, and one that will be in my collection forever unless I'm able to upgrade to the green out of 5 because I just think the green foil would look nice on that card. The Bill Russell game used patch from Cat from the silhouette set was nice. Saw that one on Instagram, was able to make a deal on it. And, you know, this one's not one that I absolutely love, so it will probably get sold at some point, but for now, it's going to be in the collection, and I am a big fan of that. You guys have seen this one. We don't need to talk about that all that much, but signed Kaboom, second-year Kaboom of Cat, signed by the man himself with his good autograph, the KAT32. Just looks sweet, got it slabbed up. I don't know how they gave that an autograph grade 7. That thing is so clean to me, but we're going to take it. It's a PC card that will never be sold because I love it too much. And we're on to our last little stack here of some stuff that we're going to share today. For part 1 of this video, maybe we'll do a part 2 down the line, but we'll just have to see. JP on the black Emergent Prism. You cannot beat that dress shirt and khakis right there. Just screams basketball player. So that's pretty awesome. Love that card. I think I got that one for $40 on Instagram on a story sale. So I always love when people send me that type of stuff. I think it's so fun. Noir right here, kind of loose threads. That is the Wolves logo from the shorts, actually, from Cat. That's a game used one. And that's not the end of the Wolf logo. We're going to see a Cat. We got some more of that in just a second. Here's just a kind of cheaper Cat 101. I always love when they had like the written out 101. Thought that was pretty cool. So this is a fun little Instagram snag as well. Another cat right here. This is his Color Blast for Monopoly, and I was able to get it signed after the last game of the 2024 season, I want to say, maybe. So I think it was the last regular season game against the Pelicans, if I'm not mistaken. Got that one signed. So fun one right there. This was my little gift to myself at the National in 2025 this past summer. I always try to get myself a gift of either a Joe Mauer, Justin Patton, or Karl-Anthony Towns card when I go to a bigger card show. And this one right here was the kind of token I took home with me. Got the wolf patch from the shorts right there. And on-card autograph like All Flawless is, numbered out of 15. Just thought it was a really fun card for the collection and a memory from this National in Chicago last year. Derek Williams, number 2 pick in the 2010 or 2011 NBA draft. I think it was 11 NBA draft. So fun one there. His full autograph too, which you don't see on all of his cards. Got Big Mama Sill right here on a true gold from 2022 WNBA Prism. Numbered out of 10, 9 out of 10. Just fun one to have. Link's great. I think that's a very undervalued card. Didn't know this was in here. Random Rob Dillingham signed Prism. Pretty cool. And then to finish it off, we got a silver signed Kayla McBride. A shock of Courtney Williams. I just love the way that card looks, and big fan of Courtney. Think she is a great point guard, and she's so nice to her fans. And then to finish it out, we are going to have a playoff ticket of Jalen Clark. My guy right here, numbered out of 99. Nice one right there. Got that one for super cheap at the National 2 years ago. Awesome card, and slabbed it up. Did get an 8, but it's a PC card, so we're going to be just fine with that.
If you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you guys leave a like and let me know in the comments what your favorite card was of mine that I shared in this video. Would love to get some conversation going and just hear what you guys have to say. So hopefully you enjoyed that though, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.